my friends, and welcome to another episode of My Lemonade Life. I have the tastiest treat in store for you today. My little grandson was here on Saturday and we made these and they were so delicious. So who does not like cinnamon toast? I know there's probably somebody, but most of us like cinnamon toast. In fact, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I looked it up to find out because it's my kids' favorite and my kids are grown, and so it's probably their kids' favorite. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the #1 cereal consumed in the United States. So I figure we can't go wrong with this. So I am gonna make these super easy. These are saltine crackers. You guys would just put the saltine crackers on the pan, line them up. I probably should have done this ahead of time. We're just gonna line them up. These are great for after school snacks, for game day, like football game night, like if you have friends over to play a game. You probably are gonna wanna hide them because hide them from yourself because they're one of those treats that I just kind of couldn't stop eating. But my kids will tell you I love sugar, what can we say? Okay, so I'm gonna take a couple of sleeves of these and just, I lined my pan with parchment paper. Oops. And then I'm just gonna line these up on this pan. Oh, I might be able to fit another row there. These are so easy that your kids could probably make them if they're oven safe, if your kids are oven safe. If they're at the age that they can reach and know how to pull things out without getting toasty. Okay. I probably don't need the parchment paper, but you know, I always try to do everything with an easy cleanup. So if you don't have parchment paper, you don't need it. It's not gonna ruin what we're doing here. Okay, so got these lined up, and then I am just gonna take some butter. Now there's a couple of ways to do it. I did it one way the other day and I'm doing it another way this time. The other day I mixed the butter and the cinnamon sugar in a Ziploc, and then I shook the crackers in it to get them completely coated. But then today I'm gonna try just putting the butter over the top. Okay, so we've got our crackers all arranged, and this time I'm gonna just try by pouring the butter, or kind of pouring the butter on and then brushing it around. So I've got one stick of butter here, so a half a cup of butter. And I can see why we shook it up and mixed it around, because there's not butter on every single little nook and cranny. I might wanna, you guys, I like butter. Well, you know if you've watched me before that I like butter. So I'm just kind of painting as opposed to shaking. Shaking might be easier, but I've got the butter kind of brushed around on the top of these crackers. And then we are just going to, maybe I need more butter. I know it's probably all underneath, it went through. Did you know the saltines have 13 holes? You guys, I did not know that they have 13 holes. Have you ever counted them? It doesn't matter the brand. This is a Kroger brand. Premium has 13 holes. Kroger has 13 holes. And Winco has 13 holes. So I don't know what the significance, I didn't read the article far enough to find out what the significance is. It's basically to make them crispy and to aerate them enough. But I didn't look to find out exactly. Okay, so yeah, they're pretty covered with the butter. And now I've got cinnamon sugar that I've mixed up. So I've got a half a cup of sugar, and then I used a half cup of sugar, and then about two teaspoons of cinnamon. And then I just mixed it up together in my little jar. You can buy this stuff in the store already made. You can try this with Twix Mix. You can, you know, they've got all those fun little seasonings now. When I was growing up, it was just cinnamon sugar. That was a treat. But now they've got like, tastes like Twix, tastes like this, tastes like that. You could probably use any of those toppings to sprinkle on here. So I'm gonna liberally sprinkle, because like I said, I like sugar. So I'm gonna liberally sprinkle this on. So we're making like our own Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's not cereal, it's a cracker. And you guys, the benefits of this is you can make it really quick when, like if your kids come home from school and they're starving for a snack, or they want something sweet, or they want a cookie or whatever, and you don't have any. This is super easy to make, and saltines are cheap. I got the ones I got at Kroger. Okay, so the premium brand was $2.89. The ones I got at Kroger were $1.69 for their brand. And then the ones I got at Winco were $1.15. Well, I don't know any store where you can buy cookies for, let's see, for $1.15 and a little bit of sugar and butter. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 times 8 is 48 of these crackers. So this is what they look like. All sugared up, ready to go. You can see, I'm gonna come up close. I was gonna move my camera, but I didn't. You can see how the sugar's soaking into the butter. And then I'm gonna stick them in the oven at 350 for, seriously, like 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, 6 or 7 minutes, and then we're gonna pull those tasty little treats out. Okay, so these have been in the oven for about 6 minutes. And you can see that the sugar's melting, starting to bubble a little bit. Gonna give them about another minute, and then we'll pull it out. Okay, so I have pulled these off of the tray, and they took about, from start to finish, probably about 10 minutes. If you have your butter melted and your cinnamon sugar mixed up beforehand, you can probably have these done in less than 10 minutes. Soda crackers. We called them soda crackers when I was growing up. Saltines, put the butter on them. I think I would probably, you guys, I would probably opt for the baggie maybe, because it would be more uniformly mixed. You just shake it up on that, and then you just take them out and lay them on the pan, and that maybe makes one less step, so you could probably have them done a little bit faster. But anyway, let's take a taste. I already know I'm gonna love it. Just like cinnamon toast. I used to love cinnamon toast in the morning, and French toast with cinnamon, and all the things that have cinnamon sugar. This is perfect for fall, you guys. Great for football games. You know, when you have to make the snacks. Game night out with your friends, or game night in with your friends and family. Sometime you have to take a little munchy snack, bunko or whatever. These are super delicious. Bet you can't eat just one. Go ahead and try these and let me know what you think in the comments, and we will see you again next time. Like and subscribe, that always helps us out, and we appreciate you being here. See you again soon.